Hey everyone, this is your podcast, Soft Skills More Than Just a Trend. Welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to talk about soft skills. Those personal abilities that help us communicate and work better with others. We'll be comparing two videos and an article from the NCDA. The video explains why soft skills are important for success, while the article gives a totally different and more critical point of view.
Exactly. The first video basically explains what soft skills are and how they matter in teamwork, leadership, and communication. Meanwhile, the second one is more about how to show those skills during a job interview.
Yeah, both videos agree that these abilities are super important for professional growth. But unlike the article, they don't really question the term soft skill itself. It and that's something interesting we'll talk about today.
I have some questions about those terms. What are the two videos about and how they relate to each other?
So, the first video lists the top 8 soft skills for workplace success. Things like communication, leadership, adaptability, and emotional intelligence. It explains how these skills help build good relationships and teamwork.
Whereas the second video is more practical. It gives examples of interview questions and answers where candidates show communication, confidence, and problem solving skills.
In same manner, both videos connect because they emphasize that the soft skills are just as important as technical ones when applying for a job. They don't both encourage people to improve these interpersonal abilities to stand out in their careers.
According to the article, what are some drawbacks of the term soft skills? How does the author review the video's positions? The article argues that the term soft skills can sound misleading. The author says that the word soft makes these abilities seem weak or less important, when actually they are powerful and essential.
On the other hand, the author suggests using other names like human skills and power skills because they know their real value in the workplace.
Contrary to the videos, the article criticizes how society separates hard and soft skills. It claims that communication, empathy, and leadership need just as much effort and practice as the technical skills.
What do you think about why do employers prefer candidates with strong soft skills?
Employers want people who can work well with others, adapt to challenges, and communicate clearly.
Moreover, companies know that technical skills can be taught, but soft skills reflect your attitude and emotional intelligence, and that's harder to teach.
Similarly, someone with empathy and teamwork spirit creates a positive work environment, which increases productivity and collaboration.
Which soft skills are highlighted in both videos? Which is your strongest one?
Both videos talk about communication, adaptability, and teamwork. I'd say my strongest one is communication because I always try to express my ideas clearly and listen to others. For example, in group projects, I usually help organize ideas so everyone understands the goal.
My strongest one is empathy. I like to understand people's feelings and points of view. It helps me work better with others. It might seem small, but empathy really builds trust.
For me, it's adaptability. I can handle changes easily. Like when a group plan suddenly changes, I stay calm and look for solutions instead of the stressing out.
Which soft skill would you like to improve? I like to improve time management because sometimes I take too long to finish tasks. If I manage time better, I'll be more productive and less stressed.
In my case, I like to develop leadership. I can be a bit shy
I
when it
like
comes
more.
to making decisions, but I know that being confident and leading others is super important.
I like to work on critical thinking. Sometimes I react too fast instead of analyzing the situation first. So that's something really want to improve.
Some bad example of someone lacking soft skills.
Once, in a group project, a classmate didn't want to listen to other ideas and wanted everything done his way. That showed a lack of teamwork and communication.
I had a similar experience. Someone in my group didn't respect deadlines, and that messed up our project. We had to talk openly and divide the work clearly to fix it.
Likewise, in my part-time job, one co-worker used their art to argue with other all the time. It made the environment stressful. So I try to mediate and remind everyone to stay respectful.
Finally, how can you apply these skills to your life?
We can apply them every day by practicing empathy, active listening, and teamwork, not only at work, but also at home or in class.
Furthermore, being open minded and communicating clearly helps solve conflicts faster and avoid misunderstandings.
Also improving soft skill help us feel more confident and ready for any challenge in the future.
Well, on the other hand, we have some points about do's and don'ts for a job interview.
One important dot is to research the company before the interview. It shows you care and you were prepared.
And a big don't is speaking negatively about your past employers or co-workers. That always gives a bad impression.
Finally, another do is to show positive body language. Smile, make eye contact, and stay confident. Those small details really make a difference.
So, to sum up, while the videos promote learning and practicing soft skills, the article reminds us that they are just as important as technical ones.
Exactly. No matter what we call them, soft skills or power skills, they're essential for success and personal growth.
In the same manner, improving this skill makes us as better student professionals and people.
Thank you so much to everyone who listened to our podcast. We really appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about soft skills. See you next time.